7 weather with meteorologist Vivian Gonzalez.
Good morning, South Florida. We're waking up to partly cloudy skies. It's pretty warm and calm right now. Looking at just a couple dotted showers developing around our local waters, isolated storms around the streets of Florida, but those will not bother anyone. In fact, most of the morning will basically be dry across South Florida. We're going to quickly heat up, though, with bright sunshine. Right now, it's 80 degrees in Miami. 82 in Marathon, Key Largo reporting 84. In Broward County, sunrise, good morning to you at 77, Weston 75, heading into Miami-Dade, North Miami at 77, 81 in Miami Beach. Around Zoo Miami at 76, Pinecrest 76 too. Florida Keys have been in the widespread 80s. Cudjoe Key reporting 81. The breeze out of the east-northeast, 3 to 8 miles per hour, and it will be on the light side off the ocean, and that's courtesy of high pressure that's centered not only from the Atlantic but stretches into the Gulf. And we'll have a very typical summer-like pattern in store. So bright sunshine, typical heat with highs in the low 90s, and if we see the sea breeze generating any sort of shower and thunderstorm activity, that will favor interior areas in Southwest Florida. Similar setup to yesterday. That's what we can expect even on our Wednesday. But late Wednesday, the pattern will gradually start to get wetter due to an upper level disturbance. And as it gets closer to us, it will definitely be wetter in terms of showers and storms. The coverage certainly increases across South Florida. Meanwhile, today in the tropics, I'm happy to report that all is quiet outside of a few westward moving tropical waves. Your boating forecast looks great. No advisories. Northeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas building up to 2 feet. Biscayne Bay will be at a light chop. Florida Keys going between a light to a moderate chop. Seas beyond the reef here building 2 to 3 feet. And the next tide cycle, that's going to be high tide at the end of this hour for Fort Lauderdale. 6:51, 7:20 for Miami. Highs today between 90 to 91. We'll see some inland storms firing up. Tonight, broken clouds and nice ocean breeze continues. And on your extended outlook, South Florida, turning wetter starting later in the day on Wednesday. But storms highly likely in the forecast, 50% chance between Thursday and Saturday. That's your 7 on 7.
7 weather with meteorologist Vivian Gonzalez.
Good morning, South Florida. We are looking at mostly dry conditions early this morning with bright sunshine. We will have some storms developing along the sea breezes, and that will slowly push inland and towards Southwest Florida. A couple of those storms could be strong, but hopefully they won't bother anyone. Heading into tonight, skies clear out and it will be drier out west. Meanwhile, today in the tropics, there are a few westward moving tropical waves, but they're surrounded by a lot of dry air and Saharan dust, so they're producing minimal shower and thunderstorm activity. But in the eastern Pacific, there's the possibility of a low flaring up here in this area highlighted in yellow with a low chance to form into a tropical system. Your boating forecast calls for no advisories. Northeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas building up to 2 feet. Biscayne Bay will be at a light chop. Florida Keys looking good here too with an east to northeast wind 10 to 15 knots. And the next tide cycle will be low tide at 1:12 this afternoon in Fort Lauderdale, 3:41 in Key West. So for today, sun and clouds, some inland storms. Temperatures will top off between 90 and 91 degrees. By tonight, we'll have broken clouds and nice ocean breeze continuing to flow in with your extended outlook showing wetter times, especially later in the day on Wednesday. And it looks like we'll have unsettled weather continuing Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. And that's your 7 on 7 forecast.